Silverline.
Hello, and welcome to Silverline. So, yeah, I don't know what to say other than I just wanted to check out this demo. I think this is a demo, or is it out? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, let's go and check out this thing, and I know that this is fully voice acted, so that would be nice. And I don't know which route to go for. Maybe it could be either a girl or a boy or whatever. Anyway, let's start. This is your story, where every choice determines what... Oh god, it's going fast. Oh. There's a girl, a boy, girl, boy. Hey, yeah, girl, because, you know, it's kind of hard to make boy voices, you know? Anyway, let's go. Oh, she moves. Okay. Let's see. It's one of those. I don't know what to name. I don't know what to name the protagonist. I mean, if I give him my real name, it's gonna be really awkward. But I do like using my name. Yeah. Yeah, just... Yeah, this is my name. If anyone's curious. So, let's go. Are you sure? Yes. My hair dances against my face as the wind gently caresses my skin. It's so soothing to be out here. Oh dear. I'm currently on an expedition. As a scholar, I was tasked with researching the behavioral patterns of wildlife surrounding the capital. Fall is coming. So many of the feral creatures have already withdrawn or migrated. The music's really loud. I guess, I don't know. Should I lower it? Everything's fine, I guess it's gonna be like that. I haven't seen many of them during my past few missions. I'm pretty much done with my work, so I can afford to take a break. A little shut-eye never hurts anybody.
Okay. Hey, no slacking off. You better have finished your groundwork.
Oh, what's this? My eyes open from the sudden interruption. I'd known that voice anywhere. Oh there. That's way too close. Haven't you heard of a little something called personal space?
Had to make sure you weren't dead.
Loser. Aw. Yeah, right. You always mess with me whenever there's a chance. And for your information, I'm already done with my part of the report. I grew up with Lucas, and he never let a good opportunity slip by. Even when we were kids, he was always looking for an opportunity to pull one of his pranks.
Guilty as charged. Anyway, I finished up my part as well. We should hurry up and report back before sundown.
Alright.
After you, my lady.
Oh. Yeah, okay. The town is bustling. There's never a quiet moment in the city of Lawrence. Lorraine? Oh, God. Anyway, Lacrane. Oh, okay, I guess I could just say it. Lacrane. From the chatter of merchants bantering to the delightful squeals of children. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna go and... whatever. chatter of merchants bantering to the delightful squeals of children from every corner. The city is never devoid of life. Okay, it is interesting. Lucas and I grew up in the city. I knew this place like the palm of my hand, but even so, I could never tire of Lacrane's charm. Lacrane, right? Yeah. As much as I enjoyed the city and the outskirts of the city, I still feel much more comfortable back in my own turf.
Have you heard? The Queen is due any day now.
Oh really? Yeah, the entire town is excited for the arrival of the royal baby. You can practically smell the excitement in the air.
No kidding. Not that I'm complaining. The excitement is pretty contagious.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. That's pretty exciting. We people of Lacrane have been waiting patiently for an heir to our Majesty's legacy. However, fate hasn't been kind to our queen. She had suffered a miscarriage and had been having a hard time conceiving. The country has been waiting almost 2 decades for the arrival of an heir. Anyone would be excited after waiting Anyone would be excited after waiting that long, yet I can't help but worry about the queen. Can you imagine everyone depending on you to provide the sole heir to the royal bloodline? Geez, talk about pressure.
Hey, aren't those your new disciples?
Lucas points to a tree of... I can't even read right now. I think I put too much honey in my tea. Lucas points to a trio of teenagers dressed in robes similar to mine. He isn't wrong. They are indeed my students. The group of new disciples bow shyly. Despite being much younger than the average scholar, I hold a rather intimidating rank.
You're back early today. I hope you had a pleasant expedition.
No need to be so formal. We're not within the... No need to be so formal. We're not within the castle walls right now.
Of course.
Yeah. She's nervous. Very nervous. I won't bite. She doesn't need to be so scared.
I wouldn't want to be taking any more of your time. I'll be on my way.
Aw, I don't know. She bows again and hurries off with her posse. I am still getting used to my position as a tutor. The biggest challenge for me is trying to be relatable to my students. Everyone is still nervous around me because of my seniority. Though, to tell the truth, I myself am no different. Yeah. Even after working for the Crown for years, the thought of reporting back to Captain Gilbert, my senior, still makes me anxious.
So, how does it feel to be a senior now? Bet you're enjoying all that respect and glory.
I guess so. I mean, I'm just, a scholar.
Heck, even I'm envious.
Aw, really? What do you mean? You know me. I don't think I could ever get used to that. Formalities just aren't my thing, you know?
Even so, that hasn't stopped you from rising up the ranks. The youngest Inquisitor. It brings tears to my eyes knowing that you're so grown up now.
Aw, really? That's so sweet. I chuckle at Lixus's words. He isn't wrong. I am indeed the youngest scholar to have acquired an Inquisitor's license. This means I'm qualified to teach and mold our young generation, and tasked with making sure they learn everything there is to know about Lacrane. I hope I said it right. You haven't done half bad yourself. You don't often hear about someone who wasn't born to a noble family being recruited into the Knights' ranks.
Is that your way of saying how amazing I am? Because if it is, I'll take it.
Oh my god, are we flirting? This is so cute. His face lights up, glee filling his eyes. I smile. Don't get used to it. Yeah, this is pretty good. The castle sits in the heart of the city, so it isn't long before we reach our destination.
Ah, home sweet home.
Yeah, yeah, home sweet home. I stretch out my arms and sigh. It's good to be back at the castle. Over the years, I had come to call this place my home, ever since I started studying as an Imperial Scholar. I can't believe it's already been a decade. I've decided half my life to the crown. Scholars are generally historians of Ukraine. We document and maintain information regarding anything, and I mean anything, there is to know about the kingdom. I could even tell you every single plant found within our walls. Not that anyone would ever ask such a thing. Oh, and I bet it's wrong. You bet you're wrong. I bet there are botanists who wants to know. If there's ever anything odd or obscure that you need to know, no matter how trivial, a scholar likely holds the answer you seek. Sure, being an Imperial Scholar sure has its perks. 3 meals a day, a warm bed to come home to, not to mention we get paid quite well. What more can a girl ask for? Yeah, what more can a girl ask for? I don't know. More things or something? Cute things? Or, well, that's me. But things weren't always like this. Before my lucky break. No, before a lucky break. Back in the day, Lucas and I grew up in the slums together. Thick as 2 thieves, even now. I can still remember the horrors we had to endure, just trying to get by each day. Alright, cool. That's really sad. Anyway, I don't know, this is just one of those things. It wasn't until King Edward's miraculous visit that our talents were discovered. He saved me, and I owe him my gratitude.
There you go with that blank look again. What's going on in that head of yours anyway? Lunch? Dinner?
Well, I'm actually thinking about tea. You know, just how awfully sweet it is. I still can't get over how much honey I put into it. But yeah, that's my opinion. That you shouldn't put too much too much honey in your tea. It's just, it's too sweet. Just reminiscing. I don't think I'll ever get over how lucky we are. I'm truly grateful for every moment of my life so far. I wouldn't change anything, even if I had the chance.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Sometimes I still wonder if I'll wake up one day and find out it was all just a dream.
Yeah, I feel you about that, I guess. This is a dream come true, pretty much, I bet.
Anyway, we should report to the captain. The sooner we're done with today's duties, the sooner we can relax.
Yeah, true. I shudder at the thought of seeing the captain.
Back so soon?
Oh,
I can assume there isn't anything out of the ordinary then.
you sound really interesting. I don't know, I think I heard you somewhere before, but I don't know where. But anyway, yeah. The captain's stoic expression makes me even more nervous. Reporting to him always feel like I'm at an exam I didn't study for. He has that intense effect on people. Your mind goes blank from nerves.
Yes, sir. The wildlife seems to have become more passive over the past few weeks. We haven't encountered any threats on the merchant's route, nor on the hill path.
Alright. Have you encountered anything unusual on your end?
From what I have gathered, there are no apparent changes worth reporting.
Understood. You're dismissed. As for you, Nurse Estelle is looking for you. You should go see her once you have settled in.
Oh, okay. Nurse Estelle? Off the top of my head, I could think of only one reason why she'd request me in particular. She needed her fix, more specifically, her tea fix. She's obsessed with tea. Another perk of being a scholar is that I get an unlimited supply of foreign goods delivered to my workroom. It's all part of the job. Who better to monitor the quality of imported goods? I I better make sure I pick some up before meeting up with her. Alright. Yeah, speaking of tea. I just talked about my tea. I stretch my arms out and flop down on my bed. It's great to be home again. As much as I love my job, nothing beats relaxing at the end of a long day. I let out a yawn, since Lucas so graciously interrupted my nap time. Oh my god, I'm stumbling on my words. I should take a quick nap. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. I'm not gonna read that again. I should take a cat nap before meeting Estelle. Tea can wait. Yeah. Oh, that's really long. The longest nap I've ever had. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. You know, that happens. Wait! What time is it? Judging from the lack of sunlight peeking through my window, I must have slept for more than 5 hours. Oh yeah, that's more than a nap. That's like a freaking you just fell asleep. I walked straight to a box containing a number of important teas. Though there are many delightful rarities, more than any other kind. Estelle loves jasmine tea because of its light and floral aroma. After filling a pouch with a generous amount of the loose leaves, I leave the room and head over to meet Estelle. Oh god, what the heck did I do? This should do it, I think. Nurse Estelle, did you need me for something?
Ah, you're here! I've been waiting forever!
Yeah.
Did you bring the good stuff?
Why do you have to say it like that? Yeah, I brought the good stuff. I hit the nail right on the head. I knew she was looking for more tea. I just happened to be the only scholar willing to share.
You're the best! I knew I could count on you!
Her eyes sparkle at the sight of the pouch, like a cat who spotted a silver vine.
Nurse Estelle! Come quickly! The queen is in labor!
Oh yeah, right. The queen is in labor.
Ah! The queen is in labor!
Oh yeah. That's, big news. Estelle is startled, to the point of almost dropping her tea. That's funny. She immediately begins frantically rushing around the room, a frenzied mix of panic and excitement. Yeah? I can see that.
This shouldn't be happening now, of all times. I was sure it was going to be on the 3rd moon cycle.
I don't know. Miscalculations, That happens. The poor nurse seems to have forgotten I'm even here. But since I'm here already, might as well offer to help. Is there anything I can help with?
Yes, can you inform His Royal Highness?
Okay, sure, I could do that. Shouldn't I inform one of his attendants instead?
There's no time! The king needs to know now!
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Demanding a direct audience with the king isn't exactly within my jurisdiction. But Estelle storms out of the infirmary with the queen's attendant before I even have the chance to tell her. I sigh. Guess I'll have a try. Oh, interesting. I'll have a try. That's really hard to say. But yeah. As I turn into the hallway, I notice that it feels emptier than usual. That's odd. Usually there would be at least a few royal guards stationed here. Maybe luck is on my side today, after all. I can just sweep into the room, hassle-free. Wait. I can hear soft voices coming from the door. Something is up. The king must be attending to someone right now. I should wait until they're finished with their business.
Captain, please. You do not wish to do this.
Yeah, what happened here? What's going on?
I have no choice.
Have no choice? What do you mean? What's going on in there? A dispute? Though I know deep down that it's wrong to eavesdrop, I can't help but sneak a little closer. The voices become even softer. I place my right ear against the surface of the grand mahogany door, hoping to hear more. I can't help but be curious. Ah! Unfortunately, the door hadn't been closed properly. I guess I laid too much pressure on its frame, as the door suddenly burst open, and I'm sent tumbling into the chamber.
Long live the king.
Oh dear. Oh, yeah, I knew it. You are pretty, intimidating, maybe evil. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I wonder what's up. Warm red liquid greets me. Oops. The thick liquid is splattered across my body and face, yet I barely even notice. I'm frozen in shock by the sight that is laid out before me. Standing inches away from me is Captain Gilbert, his blade unsheathed and his body bathed in the blood of King Edward. Oh, yeah. His crimson eyes shine in the moonlight, almost as if they are glowing. His usually sleek hair disheveled. Beside him is the limp body of the king, silent and still. Alright. The scene playing out in front of me leaves me petrified. Sir? My voice croaks, barely audible in terror. This is all a bad dream. I'm going to wake up soon. Any minute now. But try as I may, I'm not snapping out. Bleh. Sometimes. But try as I may, I'm not snapping out of this nightmare anytime soon. Yeah. You know, because it's shocking to see somebody die. This is not a dream. The king is dead.
How unfortunate. You were at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, you know what I think? You sound like that one guy who voiced Naraka. I forgot his name. You sound like him. That's all I have to say. Naraka from Inuyasha. Yeah, he's, you know, the English dub. That's... You killed King Edward. These are the words that managed to escape my dry mouth. I have so many questions floating through my mind, but this is all I am able to say.
How odd. Because from where I stand, you killed him.
What? Oh, how dare you? Oh my god. This is terrible. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe my ears. It's as if time is frozen. My grasp of reality waning. Even the ground beneath my feet liquefies. My perfect world is crumbling right in front of me, and there's nothing I can do. Even so, as much as I want this to be some terrible joke, deep down, I understand the intentions behind Gilbert's words. I will become the captain's scapegoat. I will be accused of our king's murder. Run. My instincts beckon me to run. There is no hope of maintaining my peaceful, happy life if I stay here. So I run. Yeah, wow, that's intense. Shit. Wow. Oh my god. I finally stop, barely able to catch my breath. There is nowhere to run, and I already hear the castle guards searching for me. Word sure travels fast. The whole castle is on high alert, looking for the person responsible for King Edward's death. No one will believe my words over those of Captain Gilbert. Yeah, that's so true. You're just a scholar, and he's the captain, so that makes sense. There is a guard approaching nearby, blocking my escape. Damn, they're going to find me.
All clear here. I don't see her in the west wing.
Lucas? Lucas? His facade drops once the guard is out of sight. His voice is barely a whisper.
going on? I've been given an official order to detain you.
Yeah. Stuff happened.
This is serious. What happened? Is it true? King.
I'm not gonna use. Yeah, this is more smarter to say. It wasn't me. You have to believe me. Yeah, it wasn't me. You have to believe me. You know I'd never do that. I beg him. He can't seriously think that I killed the king. He of all people knows how much I admire and respect our king. There was no logical reason for me to make such a move. Yeah. Seriously.
I knew it. I never doubted you.
Aww. You know, you're kind of winning me over. You're winning me over. Not only are you really pretty cute, you're also really nice. Also, you're my childhood friend, so that makes sense.
So something weird is going on.
Yeah, weird things happened.
We need to get you out of here. You can explain after you're safe.
Aww. I'm humbled that he's still willing to help me, even after confirmation of the king's death. No matter what trials I face, he still trusts me. He never doubted me for a moment.
Lay low in the outskirts of the city until things calm down.
You know, you kind of remind me of Crom. Yeah. Oh, okay.
We should be able to get there without a problem once we escape the castle.
Oh, are you willing to escape with me, the convict? Isn't that gonna, like, destroy your reputation as a knight? Or, yeah. I'm just gonna save. I don't wanna... I don't wanna, do anything stupid. I don't wanna, you know. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. Thank you. How can you still trust me? You shouldn't associate yourself with me. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. You shouldn't associate yourself with me. You know what they do to traitors. You could be convicted as an accomplice.
I promised you I would never leave you, no matter what happens.
Oh my god, my heart. That's so sweet. Alright. Thank you, Lucas. We were kids.
We pinky promised.
That's so cute. You're so adorable.
You.
You, and I have a name. That voice sends chills down my spine. It's over. They found us. Uh-oh. There's a storm of heavy footsteps. Whoopsies, footprints. There is a storm of heavy footsteps. A guards gather in mere seconds. We're surrounded by the royal guards. There's no longer any hope of escaping.
Well, well.
Oh,
This
God.
turned out even better than I anticipated.
Ew, you look really gross.
Killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Well, oh God. This is gonna be terrible. The royal advisor? He could be in danger as well. I need to warn him about Captain Gilbert. Even if he doesn't believe me, I still have to try. Be careful, sir. Captain Gilbert, he's the one who murdered King Edward. Lucas freezes in horror. Captain Gilbert is the man he admires most.
Why, yes. I believe you are correct. After all, I orchestrated the murder.
What? Oh. Well, wow. Well, I guess that makes sense. You're a bastard, you know? Everything suddenly clicks. The advisor was the mastermind behind the plan all along. The advisor is the king's older brother, and he intends to steal the throne. Wow, this feels like Lion King. Wow. No wonder, I thought you looked like Scar to me, so that makes sense. But that would mean the queen and her baby. The queen, what did you do to her?
Looks like they were correct when they praised your intelligence. You figured out my motive in mere seconds. I'm afraid for my plan to succeed, both her and her newborn son, well, you get the idea.
Oh, how dare you. A son. The queen gave birth to a son. We finally had an heir to the throne, and he's been...
How could you be so heartless? He's your brother!
Lucas snarls at Captain Gilbert, filled with wild rage.
Our king!
Oh, Lucas, if you only knew, you would resent what my brother has done.
He lets out a hollow laugh. He's mocking the king almost as if he is purposefully egging Lucas on.
Why would the king pick up an abandoned child and bring him back to the capital?
What? What are you talking about?
Did you honestly believe he was just taking a stroll in the slums when he happened to find you?
What? What are you talking about?
A dead man need hear no more.
What? Captain Gilbert interrupts the royal advisor. It's clear that he does not intend on letting us leave this place alive. His crimson eyes are as cold as the blade he carries.
But I was just getting to the good part.
Dude, no more exposition. Just kill us if you want. Like, we don't need to hear anything else. You're wasting your time.
Lucas, King Edward is your father.
That makes so much sense. You even have the eyes.
If this is your idea of a sick joke, you're disgusting.
Oh, those green eyes. They're just the right shade.
Huh.
A carbon copy of my late brother's. He just had to bring you back, didn't he?
What? I don't get it. What's happening?
He felt so guilty about abandoning his illegitimate child that he even brought back his little friend to accompany him.
Wow.
That can't be true.
He's just trying to get into your head. Don't let him fool you! The possibility of him becoming the illegitimate son isn't zero. I know that, yet I refuse to believe that there is any truth to that story. But maybe I just don't want to see what has always been right before my eyes. Yeah.
Our captain here knows the truth. Ask him.
Yeah. Sir Harrison urges us to probe Gilbert for an answer. So what you're saying is, I don't know. You're just trying to kill the illegitimate son so there are no more connections so you could be the king? Scar. You killed Mufasa, didn't you? Alright, I need to stop. I won't trust a word out of that man's mouth. Nothing he says holds the weight that it once did. Yeah, true. But, makes sense.
Captain. No. Gilbert. Why am I here?
Interesting. Reluctant, Gilbert answers.
There would be no reason for him to allow a child of your background to become a knight, other than sentiment.
Interesting.
You are his son.
Lucas falls to his knees, his head clutched tightly in his hands. This is too much for him, finding out who his true father is only after he has been slain. Not only is Lucas himself part of the royal bloodline, he's now the only one left. He finally found the family he'd always dreamed about, only to be left broken and despaired. The advisor lets out a demonic laugh.
There is no need to grieve. Everything is as it should be.
Screw you, you jerk.
It should have been me sitting on that throne, not Edward.
Nah, you've proven that you're not a good choice for royalty. I mean, not a good choice.
Now, get rid of him. I do not wish to see those eyes ever again.
Gilbert moves in to sever the loose ends to this horrible plot, and in this case, the loose ends are Lucas and me. Me being a witness, and Lucas being a potential heir. Lucas is too distraught to even respond. If I don't do something, he's going to die! I have to make a choice now! My eyes close, my body trembles. I couldn't move. Seriously, you can't move? Come on. I can't bear the sight of what is happening. Lucas is going to get killed, just like King Edward. Oh, a girl. Pink hair. The sudden sound of shattering glass catches all of our attention. A mysterious figure sweeps in. Her hand reached out to me. Her hair shines a glistening pink under the moonlight, and her face is hidden by an exquisite fox mask. Oh, she's definitely from a different country, I guess.
Come with me if you want to live.
Alright. You know, the music is really loud, and I can't hear what you just said. Wait, let me, I can't adjust anything, really. Oh. There you go. I can do that. Alright. Interesting. We run and run for what feels like an eternity before finally stopping to take a break. I'm once again out of breath. That was way too close, too much running for a scholar like me. Lucas, on the other hand, seems like he didn't even break a sweat. We managed to escape the castle. Everything keeps happening so fast, I don't know what to think. We owe it all to the peculiar stranger in front of us. The one who literally dragged us from the lion's den all the way to safety. We escaped by jumping through the window. None of the guards are reckless enough to follow us. It was either jump or die by Gilbert's blade, to be honest. It's a miracle we survived. Wait, that makes no sense of how I read that. It was either jump or die by Gilbert's blade. To be honest, it's a miracle we survived. There you go, that makes sense. Fortunately, our savior appears to be a skilled shinobi. Shinobi, there you go. With her help, we managed to flee into the streets of the city. Aw, are you okay, Lucas? I feel bad for you. I want to just shag your hair. I want to pet your head. God, this is getting awkward. Lucas hasn't spoken a word. I bet he's still confused about the whole situation. I don't know what to say to him.
This should be far enough. We don't need to be so hasty from here onwards.
Alright. God damn it. I should stop doing that. Time is whatever. I guess. I mean, why not worry about Lucas, I guess? Yeah. I can't help but worry about Lucas. Even when upset, he would always find a way to make light of this situation. But not this time. I have never seen him like this before. Lucas, I'm here. You aren't alone.
Don't worry about me yet. We're still not out of the oven.
Aww. I'm still worried about you, though. He smiles weakly, trying his best to reassure me. That's the Lucas I know. No matter how despaired he may be, he always tries to be strong for those around him. You're right. We need to find... You're right. We need to figure out what to do next. As much as I want to wait until he's more stable, he's right. We need to move. I turn to our king. Yeah, well, you're gonna be our king. I turn to our knight in shining armor. Who is she? Oh wait. God damn it, I'm confusing myself now. I turn to our knight in shining armor. Who is she? Can we really trust her? She has pink hair. She's trustworthy. No, king. No. I'm fine with, whatever. Then, as if she could read my mind.
They call me Kitsune.
Ah, hello, Kitsune.
Kitsune! So the rumors are true. You do exist. The assassin who targets the nobles and officials of Lucarine.
Oh, so that's how you say it. I'd be calling it Lucrane because it feels more easier to say. Lucarine, okay. The name sparks something in Lucas. Kitsune is a notorious figure. Bleh. Kitsune is a notorious figure who targets noble families and servants of the crown. Even now, no one knows her true motives. Her name is one we know too well, from the list of the kingdom's most wanted criminals.
That's the one.
If Lucas is right about Kitsune, why would she have helped us? What could she possibly stand to gain? She wouldn't just help people like us for no reason. After all, we ourselves had been serving the crown. If anything, we'd be easy targets. Kitsune sighs and crosses her arms.
Listen, if what that bastard said is true, then you know they won't stop until you're dead. I don't usually do this, but I'll make you an offer. Not to brag, but I'm pretty good at this whole stealth thing. I can easily get you guys out of the city.
Okay.
And what's the catch? You know that we have nothing to offer in return. And how do we know we can even trust you?
Yeah, that's true. What's the catch? I don't trust you.
What if you lead us into some shady alleyway and decide to harvest our organs for some quick gold?
Okay, now that's an exaggeration, Lucas.
You're the Kitsune, for God's sake! There's no way we're trusting you!
That's a good point. But what about you?
Me or him?
Can you trust me?
It's hard. It's a hard, I don't know. There is no reason not to, or she's way too suspicious. Well, it's a good thing I saved, so I'm just gonna do, yeah. She's wearing a mask with her identity completely hidden. We can't trust her! Also, I'm just trying to go for Lucas's route. Sorry, we just can't trust you right now. If you can't trust us enough to show your face, how can we know you won't turn on us? How do we know you're even really Kitsune? Anyone can wear a mask.
Exactly. Sorry, but right now it's going to take a lot for us to trust anyone.
Yeah, especially of what happened right now. My best friend is the potential king of this whole country. This whole city. Whatever.
Ouch. That hurts a little.
Yeah, sorry, ma'am.
Yes, I definitely saw them heading this way.
Oh shit, run! Run! The rustle of their chainmail is getting closer and closer.
Damn, they'll find us!
Yeah, run! Run!
The offer still stands.
Alright. We both know we have no choice. It's accept Kitsune's offer or die where we stand.
Okay, fine. What'll we owe you?
We can talk later. For now, just do as I say and we'll be out of here before you know it.
Alright.
I never knew there were tunnels under this city. How incredible.
Really? I guess so. I'd heard rumors about Lucarine. Lucarine? Damn it, I forgot how to pronounce it now. I've heard rumors about Lucarine being built on top of a labyrinth of passageways. But since it was never... Ugh. I need to finish my tea anyway. But since it was never debunked or proven, I had always dismissed the notion entirely. Really. Didn't you guys, explore the city, or not? There are ancient archives that hint at their existence, but no solid evidence was ever found. Okay. To see it with my own eyes felt almost like crossing something off of my bucket list. Yeah, that's quite a bucket list. Even if you had known, you wouldn't have been able to navigate your way through them on your own with your sense of direction. The Kitsune guided us out of the city using these old passageways. This must be how she's been getting in and out of Lucarin. And I will be stuck for that forever. And now she's never been caught.
Hey, like your sense of direction is any better.
I have a better sense of direction.
Anyway, I'm just glad we're finally out of the city.
Yeah. Woohoo. Damn.
Not quite yet.
Oh. As Kitsune interrupts, we freeze in our tracks. Guards are standing at the city gate, and not just a few of them either. They sure aren't wasting any resources in their hunt for the king and queen's alleged killers.
I wasn't expecting this.
You weren't? Kitsune crosses her arms in thought.
I guess we could always use the dirt pavilion. Wait. That won't do. It's too dangerous to cut through the forest at this hour.
Maybe? Well, I say we risk it. We go and do it now. I glance over to Lucas. He's shaking, but even so, he shoots back a weak smile. While Kitsune is distracted, he leans close and whispers.
Hey, whatever happens, I'm glad I was able to meet someone like you.
Oh my god, stop. You're making me blush. Jeez, we're not dead yet. I'm glad too. I'm glad to have met you too, Lucas. I'm sure Kitsune will figure something out. We'll be out of here soon.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't have much of a choice. We'll have to lay low in the forest. But without proper supplies, I don't know if we'll even last the night.
Maybe? I guess so. I say we scavenge and live off the forest. I am a scholar after all. What about hiding in the underground tunnels? Okay, that's even worse. I don't think we can... Yeah, we need supplies for that if we have to live in the underground tunnels like that. Surely we wouldn't be found there, and we wouldn't need to worry about wild beasts.
If you wish to leave the city, the time is now.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
There is no point waiting for daybreak. Unless... I think I know a way. Follow me.
Okay, let's go. And we're in the forest. Only the faint sound of running water fills the still air. Hours have gone by. My feet are sore and my stomach's grumbling. Grumbling. As layers of sweat make me shiver in the cold night air. All I can think about is how much I love to return home to my warm bed. I'd gotten so comfortable with my new life that I'd forgotten how it feels to endure hardships like this. None of us make even the slightest complaint. We all understand how dire our current situation is. Yeah, it is pretty dire. Lucas, he has it even worse than I do. Yeah, that's true. To be told that he was King Edward's son all along, only to be thrown aside like some street rat after the execution of his entire family must be incredibly heartbreaking. No, well, absolutely heartbreaking. But then again, maybe I should give him some space. There's also Kitsune. I'd still like to learn more about her. Well, since we're going for our childhood friend, I mean, you know, next playthrough, her, but him first. Talk to him. I take a deep breath and decide to finally break the ice. The silence. Break the ice, yeah. How are you holding up? He smiles.
You're still worried about me, even though you have it even worse than I do.
Really? Nah, you have it worse. I mean, you just discovered that your father was the king.
Being framed for the crime after witnessing the king's murder. Are you okay?
I'm much stronger than you think.
You don't have to keep a strong face in front of me. Just depend on me too sometimes, okay?
God damn it, why did it have to be like this? Even in this devastating turn of events, I'm grateful to have Lucas here with me.
The king's son, eh? Is that really why he visited the slums that day?
I guess so. I don't know. You know, everything's up in the air. We have no idea.
Did he feel guilty about leaving me? Does he even know what I've been through?
His emotions are in turmoil, no longer able to hold them back. It pains me to see my closest friend in such a state. There must be a reason, something we don't know. Yeah, see? It's up in the air. We don't know. I try to help him make sense of what's going on.
I know that. I just can't help feeling lost.
Oh, yeah, things happen like that, you know? So, yeah, just, you know, just hold on and don't go insane. We'll be fine. For now. I understand how he feels. The feeling of losing everything in mere seconds and being left not knowing what to do. Yeah, that happened to us recently. What? That's it? Okay. Interesting. Where are we? A cold breeze blows past us, barely brushing the surface of my skin, as I notice a twinkle of sapphire shining nearby. It feels almost magical. I gaze in awe at the luminescent stones lining the riverbank, before being jolted back to reality by the realizations of where we are. This is the castle forest. Oh, I've never heard of this place before. Of course. I know this place. We can't be here. What? Oh. Oh, it sounds really devastating. I know this place. We can't be here. That's what it's supposed to be. Kitsune is guiding us right into Kimaria territory. So much for trusting her. Kimaria is a tribe of demi-humans east of Lucaraine, and they strictly refuse to associate themselves with humans at all. It is forbidden for us to enter their territory. Even I have never seen a Kimara, and I'm supposed to know everything.
This is the only way to get to Asea without detection.
Oh.
We just have to make sure we're not seen.
So she's taking us to Osea Port. As much as I hate to admit it, passing through the Crystal Forest is definitely the fastest way to get there, especially on foot. But even so, this is your plan? You're going to get us all killed! It's almost daybreak. Passing through the forest covertly would be impossible. We're bound to be seen. Kitsune, however, seems indifferent.
We don't have much of a choice. Here's a trick. Walk heel to toe, gently and slowly.
But before we even have the chance to try.
Who goes there?
Oh, no. Another girl? A cute cat girl? Alright, who? The hair on the back of my neck stands up as a chill runs through my entire body. We're busted. Trespassing into the demi-human territory never ends well. Rarely anyone lives to tell the tale. A tall figure steps out from the shadows, silver markings visible all over her body. Her most distinguishing feature is her ears, halfway between feline and... what? Leopard. Yeah, leopard. I don't know how to say that. She does not look happy.
Humans. Do you not know how to honor the treaty?
Oh god.
I knew their intelligence level was primitive, but to actually see them trespassing is something I did not anticipate.
Primitive, how dare you. The demi-human mumbles to herself. We caught her by surprise. No one else would be stupid enough to even attempt crossing the Crystal Forest.
As Guardian, I demand that you state your business before I hand you over to the authorities.
She's going to turn us in. Think, there must be a way out of this. Oh dear. Do I have a plan? I don't think I have a plan. Even I don't think I have a plan. But yeah, let's go. Look over to Lucas. He'll come up with something. He always does. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I am so incredibly sorry. We had no intention of intruding.
Yeah, is that how you act? Alright.
See? I knew we took a wrong turn. Guess we'll just have to head back.
Damn, you're right. Guess we should have turned in the junction. I follow his lead. It's a simple strategy, but hopefully it will do the trick. Demi-humans have empathy too, right? I can find another path to Osea Port. Yeah. We can find another path to Osea Port. Right now, we just need to make sure we survive long enough to get there.
You broke the accord. There is no excuse, regardless of your intentions. You will come with me. I must bring you to the Oracle.
So much for hoping. She's not letting us off the hook. What kind of plan is that, Lucas? Are you being stupid?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. He's the Prince of Lucarin.
Lucas's eyes widen as his jaw drops, and mine along with it.
The prince? You're his retainers, then? You should know better. This place is prohibited.
I told you we got lost. I decide to trust Kitsune. The Kamaria... It's... bleh. So hard to pronounce things. The Kamaria might be known for their brutality, but they would rather prevent any tension between Lucarin and their tribe. The Guardian frowns deep in thought. Her lips purse as she deliberates the best course of action. I cross my fingers. Please work.
Seeing as you are the Crown Prince of Lucarin, I shall pardon you for the sake of maintaining peaceful relations between our people. There's no need to alarm the Oracle. To be certain nothing goes awry, I will see to it personally that you get to Osea.
Really? Oh, okay.
This is as far as I will lead you. For your sake, I hope we never meet again.
Okay. Why do I have a feeling that was meant for me? Wait, why? What are you talking about? Why me? Sometimes I wonder if Lady Luck may actually be on my side. We managed to travel the rest of the way to Osea without any hiccups, despite crossing through demi-human territory. I thought I was going to lose an arm or a leg. Payment to cross the Kamaria. Why do I always lose pronunciations to things? Kamaria border. But not only am I unharmed, the Guardian herself even saw us to safety.
This is your first time outside of Lucarin, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I nod. It's not that I never wanted to explore outside the castle walls, I just never had the time with just how invested I was in my work. Osea is a small port town, not far from our borders, so Lucas has likely been here before.
They sure didn't waste any time. Look, you two are famous now. Congratulations.
Kitsune points at two posters fixed to the wall. Oh dear, oh dear. Sure enough, there are drawings of me and Lucas on each one.
Hey, not bad. They did a pretty good job on your profile, wouldn't you say?
Lucas is slowly returning to his old self. It's a relief to see his usual humor making a reappearance. So what's next? We definitely can't stay in the country. They won't spare any resources trying to track us down.
Well, we should be safe here for a while.
I guess so. Suddenly, Kitsune removes her mask. She doesn't seem too bothered by the fact that her secret is out, despite being surrounded by townsfolk.
Wait! You're just taking it off?
It's even more suspicious if I keep it on. Anyone with eyes can see there's something weird about someone wearing a mask.
I mean, yes, but I kind of just assumed that your identity would need to be kept, you know, secret for a reason.
Will you have to get rid of us now that we know that what you look like? The thought can't help but make me nervous. Now that we know who the real Kitsune is, wouldn't that make us a threat? Great, another reason for my life to be at stake. I may have dedicated my life to the pursuit of knowledge, but I could sure live without knowing all these dangerous secrets that keep putting my life at risk.
Nah. We're a team now. No need for something so morbid.
Okay, you're interestingly, laid back about this. Who would have thought? Kitsune isn't as terrifying as the stories say. If I may be so bold, she's even a lot prettier than I imagined. Well, she has pink hair.
By the way, why are you still helping us?
Yeah, I wonder about that too.
I still haven't gotten my reward.
What reward?
Plus, I feel partially responsible. That trap was meant for me.
What trap? What are you talking about?
I was supposed to be their scapegoat.
What?
And you're saying this now? This is why we can't trust you.
I don't get it. You're supposed to be a scapegoat for what?
Hey, I'm trying to make up for it.
Make up for what? Am I the scapegoat right now and you're the... whatever.
That's why I'm still here. I could have just ditched you guys and move on.
But there's still something you want from us. That's why you stayed.
Well, that's half the truth. We can continue this conversation in private. There's a nearby inn where we can rest.
Alright. Now that we are finally away from prying eyes, I can afford to relax a bit. It still makes me somewhat It still makes me somewhat uncomfortable knowing that I'm in Kitsune's debt. I still don't know about her... What was it? I still don't know what her motives are. So, what was your price for helping us? You said we'd discuss it later.
I'm just looking for information.
For what?
You guys appear to be quite high up in the ranks. You must have valuable intel. Have you heard of the Rose of Sangrila?
Sangrila?
I can't say that I have. Why do you ask?
A girl has her reasons. That's all I wanted to know. Now, what are your plans?
I don't know. Just die in quiet sadness? That's all that she wanted? I know there must be more to it than that, but I decide to push that thought to the back of my head for now. What's important is that we still need her assistance. Having never been out of the royal city, I have no idea where I am or what to do. The logical course of action would be to leave the country and start over, somewhere far from here.
Osea is a port town. With proper documents, she and I can get out of here.
Nah. Lucas beat me to it. He had the same idea I did.
That's the plan? Alright then, let's set it in motion. I think I know where we can find these documents you're looking for.
Oh really? I hope you don't, cause us any more crimes to commit, I guess. The unwelcome smell of smoke and alcohol overwhelmed my senses. The dimly lit room is stuffy, yet the air is thin. It's hard to breathe. The establishment is packed with patrons in a drunken haze. I nervously eye a group of bounty hunters occupying a couple of tables. My initial opinion of this place is not a good one.
Which one of you is Saber?
Saber?
Who's asking?
Hello. A man with sun-kissed skin stands up from his seat, his body clad in a very minimalistic choice of clothing.
Saber, at your service. Try not to stare too much.
I'm not. I'm not. I try not to. Something about those piercing golden eyes makes it hard to avert my own. Even his decadent accessories are no match for his intense gaze.
If you're looking for something, anything at all, you've come to the right man.
Oh, you have such an interesting voice.
What can I do for you lovely people?
Saber, a notorious dealer, dabbles in almost any business he could imagine. He deals in information, goods, collaborates with the black market, you name it. There's nothing he can't get his hands on. So if there's anything you need, he's your best chance at getting it. At least that's what Kitsune had told us. His network is supposedly so vast that even the library back at the castle could not compare.
We plan to cross the borders by tomorrow morning. We need the legal documents required for a fresh start.
What you're asking for is a lot of paperwork. And on such short notice, this is going to cost a lot more than your average rate.
I guess. The man pauses for a moment. His eyes meet mine.
But I can make an exception for someone like you.
Oh, really? Why? What's so special about me? Excuse me? Why do I always? I just wanna sing. And then, I like what I see too. Excuse me. I don't trust him. I don't know.
Hey! Keep your hands to yourself.
I knew that's gonna rub him the wrong way. Saber chuckles at his reaction. Lucas has always been a little protective of me. Just let me enjoy a bit of eye candy for once.
My. Looks like your puppy's a bit jealous.
And just who do you think you're calling a puppy?
Oh, come on, Lucas. It's fine. So funny.
Well then, as much as I'd like to continue this conversation, I'd better get to work.
Alright.
2 brand new identities coming right up. For you, that'll be 500 gold.
500 gold? That sounds expensive.
I accept gold, diamonds, jewels, your grandmother's heirlooms, or basically anything of equal value.
Alright. Well, I don't know. 500 gold? That's a whole 2 months of my salary! After hearing this, Kitsune frowns.
How much do you two have on you?
I don't know. A penny?
I don't exactly have much right now.
Lucas peeks into his coin pouch, and judging from his expression, we definitely can't afford to pay Saber's expenses.
What about you? You must have something valuable on you.
Look at me. These clothes are the only things I have on me. I left everything else at the castle.
You guys owe me.
From what I remember, you're the one who got us into this mess. You owe us.
I upheld my end of the bargain. I got you guys out of there.
Trouble in paradise? Not to dampen the mood or anything, but I'm still waiting on my payment.
Yeah. Trouble in paradise, yes.
Just take this.
Kitsune shoves a silver bell into Saber's hands. From the look of it, the bell appears to be quite old. The engravings even have elements only seen in the eastern regions.
A pleasure doing business with you.
He grins and pockets the bell.
No, you can't just go on a journey empty-handed.
What do you mean?
let me extend my hospitality. I'll personally see you lot to the street marketplace.
Alright. Similar to the marketplace in Lucarine, it is bustling. Considering Osea is a port town, it makes sense that it would be just as lively. I see many imported goods out on display. There are even some spices I've never seen before.
I'll get your documents ready.
Alright.
Boy Scout will be in charge of picking up the essentials to last you through your trip, and, Ninja Girl can make sure all your equipment gets mended.
Boy Scout. Talking about Lucas like that?
We should split up to cover more ground. Let's meet back here when we're done.
You've never been here before, huh? It'd be best if you stick with one of us.
Alright. I'm tempted to stick with Lucas, but this would also be a great time to learn more about our new companions. Kitsune is still a complete mystery to me. Her light aura doesn't make her seem like your typical assassin. Like I said, she's gonna be next time. I don't know when, but next time, maybe. I want to learn more about her. No, we're going against that. Saber, on the other hand, gives the impression that he's seen many things. I'd certainly be able to learn a lot with him around. Now, who should it go in? Like I said, next time. And then Saber, also next time. He seems like an interesting dude, too. Lucas. Because, you know, he was first. I'll go with Lucas, of course. You can't separate the dream team.
Alright, we'll stock up on necessities like first aid, light medication, and...
What about snacks?
Sure, we can get some snacks too. If we have the extra gold.
True. He weighs his coin pouch in his palm, but from the look on his face, snacks aren't looking too promising.
You two don't look like you're from around here. New to town?
Ah, hello, sir. A humble merchant halts us on our little stroll through the market.
Yup.
Yeah, we are...
A little couple's retreat, I see. Here, have this on the house.
What? Lucas and I? A couple? I can feel my face flush, the heat building up in my cheeks. I never really stopped to think about it, but is that really what we look like? I can't stop the bubbly feeling in the pit of my stomach.
No! She's like a brother to me.
Brother? That is worse than a sister! Wait. What? Gee, thanks, Lucas. I'm not even a girl according to him.
Oh, that's too bad. She's a real cutie. You better not let her get snatched away.
Wow, that is such an insult, Lucas. I can't believe you.
Snatched away. Anyone with the guts to try would be in big trouble.
Dude.
She might be tiny, but she can definitely throw a solid punch. I wouldn't want to be them.
For such an esteemed knight, Lucas can be pretty clueless when it comes to affairs of the heart. I sigh, shaking my head. He doesn't have the slightest clue what the merchant is implying. Oh, well, for now we should focus on getting everything we need. We continue around the marketplace until we have a good amount of items. This should help us get by until we found somewhere to start over.
This should be everything we need for now.
Yeah.
All the essentials, at least. Too bad we couldn't get those snacks you wanted.
Yeah. It's alright. Once we're out of here, we can get all the snacks we want. I can't help but feel hopeful. Things are finally starting to look up. Maybe it's true that every cloud has a silver lining. Anyway, for now, we should meet up with the others. We all meet up at the agreed spot.
All right, you're all set. Come collect your documents from me at the tavern tomorrow morning before your journey.
Alright. Once Saber takes his leave, I noticed that the townsfolk appear to be uneasy. A number of them are murmuring, and many flit about nervously.
Aren't those royal knights? What are they doing?
Oh shit.
Looks like there's an announcement of some sort.
I noticed a crowd gathering by the town center, whispering and chattering. No one appears to know what is going on. Just then, royal knights from Lucarin march into the square.
It is with a heavy heart that we of Lucarin must terminate our treaty with the demi-human tribe of Kamaria. The Kamaria have committed treason against the Imperial throne by harboring safe passage to the heartless murderers of King Edward.
Oh dear. I glance over to Lucas, our eyes widening in shock. How did they find out? What happened to the Kamaria? Right then, I noticed thick, dark smoke rising into the sky. Crystal Forest.
Hey! We can't just sit here!
I know that. We prepare ourselves to run, but Kitsune puts a hand on each of our shoulders and shakes her head.
It's too risky. We need to lay low right now.
Kitsune tries to talk some sense into me, but none of her words reach me. I'm overwrought with deep guilt. I need to get to the Crystal Forest.
Let this be a warning to all. Anyone who aids these fugitives will face the same fate as Kamaria. Think twice before you cross King Harrison. We expect full cooperation.
I shake up Kitsune and run towards the fire. My heart races. This can't be happening. The advisors would never accept this. Harrison has essentially declared war against the demi-humans. As I reach the castle forest, the horrific scene plays out like a horror movie. Reverberating screams pierce my eardrums. The flames are immense, swallowing those who came close, leaving corpses burnt and dried on the ground. So yeah, I accidentally muted myself throughout the whole video, and well, I don't know what to say. That was kind of, I messed up. So I guess the next part will be up maybe later, who knows. This whole thing is just for fun, I guess. I didn't really think this through. So yeah, whoever watched through the end, thank you. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.